Hey everybody! Oh, sorry about that. Tripod's nearly fallen over. There we go. That works. Twist it over. There we go. There we go. I think I can keep doing the video. We can just let that slide. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to another great episode of Puckin Productions, and this is the year 2021, yeah, and I'm sure you guys have seen my video where I did my top 5 High School Musical songs for the 15th anniversary of High School Musical. Well, today I'm going to be doing another video to celebrate another 15th anniversary. I'm going to be doing a review of Sonic the Hedgehog, or rather Sonic 06, which is actually a rather notorious game released back in 2006. So it's released in 2006, which makes this year the 15th anniversary of Sonic 06. Now this was released for the PS3, which I've got here, and the Xbox 360. I think I've got both versions, but just for the sake of simplicity, I'll just be showing you the PS3 version, which I have already beaten. Now many fans really hate this game, but I like it. I kind of like it. It's a pretty good game. Enter the Sonic Age. Dr. Eggman has struck once again, kidnapping a princess and trying to take over the kingdom. Sonic must use every ounce of his speed, agility, and cunning to restore order once again, featuring a large cast of new and familiar characters and a blistering sense of speed. Get ready for the most intense, high-velocity Sonic adventure yet. Play as Sonic, Shadow, or new foe Silver. Over 25 action-packed stages. Unique co-op adventure. Play as Sonic and speed through 10 breathtaking environments. Or play as Silver, using his psychic abilities to defeat enemies. Or play as Shadow and motor through action-packed stages. So basically, the story of Sonic 06, I won't go into great detail of every story in the game, but I'll go through them. In Sonic's story, the Princess of Soliana, Princess Elise III, is lighting the eternal flame in the Festival of the Sun, which happens once a year. At least I think it's once a year. Anyway, and basically Dr. Eggman attacks, and he wants the Chaos Emerald, which Elise has in her possession. Then Sonic arrives, destroys all the robots, and saves her. And basically the entirety of the Sonic story is him trying to save Elise from Dr. Eggman's clutches. Shadow's story is he's working for the military organisation GUN, or GUN. I'm not sure what GUN stands for, but I might find out one day. And he finds this artifact known as the Scepter of Darkness that Rouge the Bat had in her possession. And during a skirmish with Eggman in Kingdom Valley, the Scepter released an evil entity known as Mephiles the Dark, who basically knows Shadow very, very well, but Shadow doesn't know anything about him at all. It's revealed that Mephiles remembers Shadow from when Shadow travelled back 10 years ago to seal him in the Scepter of Darkness. So basically they've met in the wrong order, kind of like the Doctor and River Song on Doctor Who. And Silver's story, he and Blaze are hailing from the future, and they're trying to defeat the Flames of Disaster, otherwise known as Iblis. Every time they defeat Iblis, he just comes back. And Mephiles arrives and tells them that they must destroy the being known as the Iblis Trigger in order to destroy Iblis for good. And they also trick them into thinking that the Iblis Trigger is Sonic. So Silver spends the entirety of his story trying to defeat Sonic. But once he realises the truth and the means to seal Iblis, he and Blaze defeat him once and for all. And to be honest, it was a pretty emotional end to Silver's story. The last story, and this is going to contain a major spoiler alert. In the final story, Mephiles uses his Chaos Emerald to blind Sonic and Elise with a flash of light, and then uses an energy beam to impale Sonic through the back, killing him. Yes, you heard me right. Mephiles killed Sonic. And basically, this caused Elise to break down so much that she cried. And I forgot to mention this in Silver's story, her father sealed the Flames of Disaster inside her soul, and should she cry, it would release the Flames of Disaster. It would break the seal. And since she cried over Sonic's death, the seal was broken. And Mephiles rejoined with Iblis to become an evil entity, a malevolent, godlike being known as Solaris, named after the sun god of Soleanna. And he basically trapped everyone in like a time void. And it turns out Sonic wasn't really dead. He wasn't dead yet. They could use the power of the Chaos Emeralds to bring him back, which they did. You play as every supporting character to collect all 7 emeralds, and at the end, Elise wishes upon the Chaos Emeralds to bring Sonic back to life, and apparently kisses him. I wasn't really a big fan of that scene, but it was actually kind of sweet nonetheless. I mean, do many people see a human actually kissing this face? I don't know. I'm not sure if Amy was okay with it. Anyway, it brings Sonic back, but it also achieves his supersonic form, which he, Shadow, and Silver then use to defeat Solaris. But then Sonic and Elise travel back in time when Solaris was just a tiny flame. And so they decide to put Solaris out so Iblis and Mephiles would never come into existence. But it turns out it would also reset the timeline, meaning the events would have never happened and Sonic and Elise would have never met. The timeline would be reset. And to be honest, that's actually quite a bittersweet ending. It's really bittersweet. So, and the gameplay, it's alright. It's not the fastest I've ever seen Sonic go. It's actually far from the fastest I've seen Sonic go. The fastest I've seen him go is in Sonic Unleashed, which I did for my 50th video, in case any of you forgotten. Sonic, I prefer his gameplay. I mean, Silver's gameplay, he can't spin it, he can't do the homing attack like Sonic and Shadow. You have to use his psychic abilities to throw objects at enemies, or even throw the enemies anyway. And Shadow, you use loads of vehicles, and you can do multiple attacks with his homing attack, and that's pretty cool. And you can play as other characters as well, like Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Blaze, Rouge, and Omega. Yeah, the robot, E123 Omega. It's pretty good, and a pretty good game overall, and I bet you guys were expecting me to hate this game because of all the bugs and the glitches, but I haven't encountered that many glitches. In fact, I think I've only encountered one, but that didn't stop me from hating the game. Sorry, I made a mistake there. That didn't stop me from loving the game. Forget I said hating. In case you just want a good Sonic game, good gameplay, then you can get this game. But if you've heard all the other reviews and heard about all the bugs and the glitches and stuff, then maybe don't bother getting this game. Unless you want to, then go ahead. You want to check it out for yourself? Go ahead. So thank you for joining me on this video. And now I just want to let you know that I'm actually going to be heading away for a holiday in the country, leaving on Sunday, and I'll be going away for a week, so I probably won't be doing any more videos until I get back. But for those of you who follow me on Facebook, I might be posting all sorts of stuff on there when like a view of the field or the woods, something like that. So I'll basically be gone for a week, and you won't be hearing any more videos from me. But when I get back, I will definitely start making videos again. Thank you for joining me for the 15th anniversary of this notorious game. I wish I could say beloved, but it's notorious. But, okay, it's beloved, it's loved by me. It's not my favourite, but it's not one of my favourites, but I love it. I just wish it wasn't so notorious. It was a 15th anniversary game. Anyway, thank you, and see you when I get back.